everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the air brake test number 2. For the air brake test number 2, again, these are the questions and answers that the school has created. This is not exactly what is going to be on the test, but it's to give you a very good idea as to what to expect. So in this video, I'm just going to be going over the questions and the answers. And if I feel that any of these questions need further explanation, then I will go into further detail as to what the question entails. As always, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or have any tips as to how we can make these videos better for you guys, always feel free to contact us either to our office here in Silmar or to our office in LA. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Air brakes test number 2. Okay, air brakes test number 2. All right. So question number 1 is going to be, why drain water from compressed air tanks? Now the answer for this one is going to be, water can freeze in cold weather and cause brake failure. Now sometimes if there's water, the reason they tell you to drain it is because sometimes in the winter time, we all know normally air has water in it. The water will freeze up the air lines going to the brake chambers. So at that point, you'll have a loss of brake pressure. So that's why you want to go ahead and drain the water from your tanks, mostly in cold weather. It should be all the time, but you want to keep a close eye on it during cold weather. So now, question number 2. The air loss rate for a straight truck or bus with the engine off and the brakes on should be no more than, this one's going to be 3 psi in 1 minute. Okay, for a straight truck, this means like a bobtail or a trash truck should not lose, or a bus should not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Okay. The next question is going to be number 3. Air braking takes more time than hydraulic braking because, this one is going to be, it takes more time to flow through the lines than hydraulic fluid. Okay, remember, normally your lines on your car, the fluid stays inside the line. So when you press on it, since there's already fluid in there, it doesn't have to move much for it to actually engage. Whereas for the air brakes, when you're not stepping on the brake, there's no air in the lines. Now the next one, number 4, the use of air brakes on a downgrade is only a supplement to the, and this one, number 4, is going to be the braking effect of the engine. Okay, the braking effect of the engine, what is that? That's normally the retarder or the engine brake. Okay. Number 5, repeatedly pressing and fanning the brake pedal may result in, it's going to be a loss of brake air pressure. Number 6, what is the first thing you should do when a low air pressure warning comes on? This is going to be stop and safely park as soon as possible. Okay, when the lower warning comes on, that could mean you either have a busted airline or a bad brake chamber. So you want to get that checked out. Excuse me, you want to get that checked out as soon as possible. Number 7, the braking power of the spring brakes. the braking power of the spring brakes always depends on the service brake spring adjustment. Now, in the previous video, I went over that normally, whenever you have what's called the SCAM, let's see. I'll bring it up on the second screen. Okay. Okay. So for this one, depends on the service brake spring adjustment. So now, where do you adjust it? You adjust it here at the slack adjuster. The slack adjuster controls how much this moves, right? And your S-cam is what's going to push your brakes either upward, well, it'll push them upward and downward at the same time. Okay, but if it's not in the correct adjustment, it's not going to travel much. Okay. All right, let's go back. Okay. Before